There are thousands of DOS games. Most of them are terrible. I play one selected at random with a 20-minute time limit and record it live. This is the result. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another random DOS game show. And this is a big blue disc game called Squares by David Leithauser. That's right, big blue disc published things other than random demos from future id Software guys. Do you want instructions? This is where I found out David Leithauser worked on Doom or something. Yes, this game is played on a 10x10 board. The object of the game is to get 4 X's in a square pattern, like this. Oh, so it's a little like Tic-Tac-Toe, but instead of going in a diagonal line, you're trying to make a square. The computer, meanwhile, is trying to get 4 O's in the same pattern, while blocking you. You and the computer take turns. You place your X's by moving your marker with the cursor keys and pressing return when the marker is where you want the X. Okay, press space to continue. Let's do it. Do you want sound? Well, let's give it a try, I guess. Load a saved game? Nah. Input difficulty level. Well, let's just go 1. Do you want to go first? Yeah, sure, why not? So, yeah, it's very simple. Very easy to pick up. So you've got your grid that you navigate with the arrow keys, and it even helpfully shows you, your options and the controls, just in case you somehow lose your mind and don't know how to work the arrow keys and return. So thank you for that. So let's press return. Working. It's a Star Trek reference, believe it or not. Star Trek computer, when they asked it to do a thing, it would say working in a wonderful voice. So this is the easy computer. So if you know what you're doing... Oh no! It has defeated me. Fortunately, I can branch out here. Unless... Oh no! Stop blocking me all the time. I'm going to lose to the easiest computer here. He's going to force me all the way over here. What if I start building a separate empire over here? An empire of X's. See, I need to block him off here. In fact, he's beaten me already. Because if I put 1 there, he puts 1 there and wins the game. If I put 1 here, he puts 1 there and wins the game. Well done, computer. You've defeated me. I took it too easy and lost on the easiest difficulty level. Okay, I'm gonna take you out this time, computer. There wasn't any sound that I heard, but I think that's because my sound's down. So I'm gonna turn it up to ear-piercing levels, and then what happens if I play on difficulty level 5? Is 5 the easiest? Oh, I can hear the PC speaker now. Imagine that. Doing a game review / podcast / whatever this is show and not turning up the sound. Okay. So, I don't like when you hold it down sometimes. The guy disappears. Oh, maybe I was just imagining things. And he's quite skillfully blocked me off there. Yeah, I do not stand a chance. Now, this is going to last a little longer than the last game, but not by much. Because he's got the upper hand here, I think. Because I'm randomly blocking him while he's constructing. Yeah, it's a matter of time, folks. My spatial awareness has failed me again. It's not the most exciting game, but you know what? It doesn't involve any distasteful themes like the last episode, so I appreciate that. Sometimes you just need a palate cleanser, something a bit simple, something a bit easy to figure out. And this is the very definition of easy to play, difficult to master, because this PC speaker is really not doing anything for me. It's very, very basic, even for the late 80s. It's just one man figuring out his programming, I guess. Not much to say about it. Maybe I shouldn't have played this other game. Right, is he putting me out of my misery yet? I don't think so. And we're starting to run out of space on the board here. I keep blocking him off. See, that move there was desperation, because that can't do anything other than block me off. It's all about move and counter move now. And maybe I'll do what I do in my chess program, and when I take on a chess program, and just play a random move to really confuse the computer. So that's the problem. Every time I get 3, it automatically realizes that I get 3 and moves to block. And the problem that I have is that I'm not necessarily going to figure out when he's got that many in a row. He's even reaching the point where he's blocking off 2. Okay. Oh, he won. Okay. And I get an ambulance noise. See, I didn't hear that the first time round. No, I don't want to play again. And it exits out. What is Squares? Squares is a little one-man tic-tac-toe game, but with a 10x10 grid, and you're trying to make a square of 4 shapes. It's very simple, it's very basic. It's one of those make-weight games that, filled up a big blue disk of software. There's nothing particularly bad about it. It's just very simple and very basic. And I can't beat the computer because I'm no good. And if you like me talking about random DOS games but fancy a bit more enthusiasm, feel free to check out my other videos. I've got hundreds. And if you like what you see there, you can always subscribe. And if you are a die-hard Squares enthusiast and believe that my treatment of the game was shoddy, you could become one of my patrons and tell me so directly. Look at those great names. A secret cabal of advisors that never lead me astray. Wonderful folk. So yeah, this is one of those where I just didn't have that much to say about it, which is understandable, I guess. Until next time.